Nadia, Mr. and Mrs. Smallkowski, King Heathen here. I want to say that I have read up on your story. I've seen a lot about it. I have been to atheist.org where they have a article that is posted in there that talked about what had happened. I've been to other places that I have checked up to confirm the story and found it there as well. I vaguely remembered it whenever it happened. It actually got some news coverage over here where I am, down here in the Bible State, in the southern strip of the United States. I can't tell you how disgusted it makes me feel to see something like this, and how proud I am of you to stand up for yourself and to not give in to their foolish little superstitious circle there. I recall going to high school myself. For those of you who have looked at this and decided that, oh, it's not real, they making it up. I remember being in school. Now, I was a believer back then. I was a hardcore believer back then. And all the sports teams did it. They all had a little group prayer before their game. Like the Invisible Sky Daddy preferred their basketball team to somebody else's. But they all had their little group prayer. And folks, this is why group prayers should not be allowed in school. Now, I didn't say banned. I know that there's a couple people, I've been through some of these little comments. One particular, this I Believe character, which, this, I mean, seriously, this is just pathetic. You don't even know what's going on. Don't you think the press would be all over this if it were true? Use common sense. Dude, if you only knew what you were saying. Over and over again, doubting this story. I mean, the story is there. I mean, it's gotten press. It's so easy to judge when you don't know a thing about what you're talking about. This person has not said one actual thing, other than he or she doesn't agree. Everyone else pretty much is on the same page that this is absolutely disgusting. These people who think that they need this right to pray. Remember, we didn't tell you not to pray. Go stand in the corner, pray all you want to. You want to go in the back with some of your buddies and all of you get together and pray? Okay, fine. Go ahead and y'all pray all you want to. We'll think for you while you're praying, but you do the praying, we'll do the thinking. No problem. We can handle that. That's a fair trade-off. But what you don't do is you don't lead an organized prayer of an entire group that might exclude someone, because what happens is this right here. One person or two people, or whoever it may be, stand off to the side and go, well, I'm not taking part of this stupid ritual. And then everybody in the stands looks at them like, what's wrong with them? And they become ostracized. And they become ridiculed, and they become harassed, and all this stuff. They get threatened, as she says in one of her replies. She gets threatened to be shot if anyone sees her by these loving Christians. I mean, it's pathetic. It is absolutely disgusting. But this is why you don't have that. Okay? Can you imagine on September the 11th, or probably the 12th, just so that the story was out that, hey, Muslims did this. Can you imagine having a school-led prayer, and during this time of praying, a Muslim gets up and starts saying a Muslim prayer, some Islamic, ritual that they do? I don't think they would have made it out the front door alive. School is no place for religion. It is time to open your books, and I'm not talking about the Bible. It's a place for science, literature, English, spelling, math, social studies, history. That's what needs to be going on in school. Pray before you leave the house. Pray when you get home. You want to eat your lunch and you need to say a prayer first? Go ahead, by all means, pray. But don't ask me to wait to eat my little dried up chicken nugget before you say your little prayer, because, damn it, I'm hungry. It makes me sick. It drives me nuts that I've known about the story for a while, and to watch it again play out, to look right here, I'm looking at their little prayer circle as as this brave young girl is excluded in front of the entire school. And these folks, I mean, it didn't end with her being kicked out of the school and kicked off of the basketball team. I mean, those charges brought up, and check this out. Charges were brought up against these people, and the state offered to drop the charges if they would move out of the state. Shameful. Absolutely shameful. I hope you do sue their ass off. I hope you shut the whole damn town down. This is something that should never happen again. Thank you for your bravery.